Good morning and welcome to the Camnet Breakfast Show today, 31st January 2023. To present today's show, I am Zipporah Mshala, joined by my beautiful co-host Miriam Kaimba. Good morning, Miriam.
Good morning, Zipporah. I'm tired today.
Why are you tired? Because I thought you're just getting ready for, the morning exercise that we're about to have.
I didn't exercise in the morning, so I feel exhausted. My body is used to every time when I wake up to doing the exercise. But anyway, today I didn't do exercise, and tomorrow I knocked off a bit late, so my body is just exhausted.
Anyway, I hope that you're going to join us in today's exercise. But anyway, today we have a very interesting topic for you. We're going to be joined by, a human rights activist, as well as traders from Comesa Market, those representing traders at Comesa Market, just to help us discuss the wrangles that have been happening there. As you know, a group of traders has been exiled from the market, after they opposed the new leadership. Now, according to the traders, they state that no elections were held before that leadership was ushered in. So what is your take on leadership wrangles in markets? Should markets be politicized? How would you like to see markets run? And really, how can we end issues of colorism in markets? So please call us on the numbers that will be scrolling on your screen, or leave us messages on Facebook as you participate. But for now, it is time to get my colleague Miriam exercising. Let's have the morning boost.
Hello. I'm your boy Harrison, aka the Fitness Papi, once again, and we are here at Chonzi Fitness Gym, and today we are going to do spinning for probably 5 minutes or 4 minutes. Okay, we can go. You have to insert here. Make sure that the foot is wrapped around the belt. Then you now start. Okay. So the benefit of spinning, it actually helps boost up your metabolism, and it also helps your cardiovascular system. And physical benefits, until it also helps you with the calves, the legs. Okay. So we go. Since I have less time, so I'm going to just speed up things. So I'm going to harden here my adjustive knob. Then I stand. Take it slowly. Take it slowly. So this kind of movement helps the gut muscles here, and when you take it down, it helps your calves here. Let's go. So take it slowly. Okay, then I loosen my adjustive knob. I sit down again. So you can also do a full body workout while having a stationary bike, but I'm not encouraging for those who have the bikes, the normal transportation bikes. Yeah, but if you have the stationary bikes, you can also do a full body workout. Okay, here we go. So start with the back squeeze. Back squeeze. Okay. So from there you can go to side to side. Just for like this. Okay. So this one really helps the shoulders here. Okay. Then from here you can go to one hand lace. Let's go. This kind of movement also helps you in your shoulders. Keep going. Okay, then from there, you harden your adjusted knob. Then you stand again, all the way. Stretch your legs. Stretch your legs. Keep going. Stretch it up. Stretch it up. Stretch it up. Stretch the abs, and we can call it a wrap. Okay, guys. Then after here, you can just stretch. Okay, then you come this side. Do your stretch. Okay. From here, you do your back stretch. I mean your what is your chest stretch? Okay, then you tap your toe here, hold, do your back stretch. Okay, and we are done with our workout. Remember, it's about your health. You've been with me, Harrison, aka the Fitness Puppy, here at Chon's Fitness Gym. Bye bye.
I hope you enjoyed, the little stretch that we had there. My colleague Miriam and I were just trying to exercise. I'm sure by the end of 2023, we're going to be fit. How did you like that exercise?
Zipporah, I can say that I'm back on track. You were making fun of me in the background that Mimi, what time did you knock off tomorrow? You know, I forgot of saying yesterday. That's because, it shows how tired I was. But anyway, I'm back on track. And to bring nothing but the best to our viewers there. But anyway, talking about, keeping health and ensuring that we are intact, let's just get to see what the doctors have for us this morning on our Healthy Corner.
Hi, good morning and welcome to the Health Corner here on the Breakfast Show. I am Dr. Nakuyana Mfaya. So this week we are talking about prostate cancer, and this Saturday on the 4th of February we are going to be commemorating World Cancer Day. Yesterday we talked about what prostate cancer is, and we say that it's a cancer of the prostate gland that is found in men. And the prostate gland helps to produce semen, but when there is accelerated cell growth in the prostate, more than the cells are dying in the prostate, then you have a tumor that is formed, which we call cancer. So today we'll talk about the types of prostate cancer. But before we talk about the types, I will also highlight some of the risk factors that come about, or some of the risk factors that people would have that would predispose them or make them to be more susceptible to have prostate cancer. So the first thing is that prostate cancer is genetic. So there's some mutations that take place in a person who has prostate cancer. So you might find that as the cells are dying and other cells are growing and the growth of those cells is accelerated, it can cause some mutations in certain genes that can make the prostate to grow bigger than it usually is. So you end up having mutations in certain genes, and So the genetic aspect of it is that it can be accelerated because you have certain genes probably that you have inherited from your family members that were there before you, from your grandparents, your parents. So when those genes are activated, they can cause you to have prostate cancer. Then also the other thing is that if you have a family history of people that have cancer, whether it's females or males, if you have a family history of someone that had breast cancer in the family, you are also likely to also develop prostate cancer. And if you have family members that had prostate cancer itself, then even the likelihood increases of you having prostate cancer. Then the other thing is that age also predisposes people to have prostate cancer. So for people who are 65 years and older, they are more likely to develop prostate cancer because of the age and how the body functions at that age. Then the other thing that can predispose someone to have prostate cancer is diet and inactivity. So if you are eating foods that are not good for you, you're eating mostly saturated fats, foods that have so much fat, foods that have so much sugar, you are also likely to develop prostate cancer. The other thing is inactivity. If you're not active, you're not keeping your body active, you're not exercising, then you're also increasing your likelihood of developing prostate cancer. Then for people who are also not active, they might also have obesity. So they might become overweight and obese, and that's also a risk factor for prostate cancer, among other conditions that obesity comes with. So those are some of the risk factors that someone needs to look out for you to say that you could have, or likelihood of developing prostate cancer. So what are the types of prostate cancer? There are two major types. Most of the times, people who have prostate cancer would have what we call adenocarcinoma. It's the most common type of prostate cancer. And the other one is squamous cell carcinoma. So these are more technical things that people might not really understand, but you just need to know that two major types of prostate cancer, and most people have adenocarcinoma, which is mostly 90% of people who have prostate cancer would have adenocarcinoma type of cancer. So we'll also highlight how these cancers can be treated in another day. So be sure to watch The Breakfast Show here on Camnet TV. So today we're learning that some of the risk factors that can cause one to have cancer are that if you have a family history, a strong family history of cancer, or if you're at the age of 65 years and above, and also if you're obese and overweight, or if you your diet and is not good, you're taking too many fatty foods and too much sugary foods, or if you do not exercise or keep active, you're at risk of having prostate cancer. So make sure that you watch tomorrow's episode again to know what are some of the signs and symptoms of prostate cancer. Thank you for watching.
What we are doing now here, because we have identified a point where there's too much vegetation, and that is hindering the free flow of water. Thereafter, when we finish this small portion, we'll go now to the discharging points, where we'll start excavating and remove the weeds, proceeding all the way to Lukanga. It's imperative that we start from the discharging points all the way to the upstream where the water is starting flowing, so that there is free flow of water, there is no blockage. I want to say that I'm so happy that at least we have come to the aid of our people at Shamavanse who have been experiencing, this problem for a long time. If you look inside there, you see that there is a pipe, a big pipe from Lukanga, which is a sewer pipe. And because for a long time it has been leaking, so sewer water is mixing with this water. And the houses are really flooded. All the houses in Shamavanse are flooded, which is a very big health hazard to our people, especially our children. They're experiencing a lot of diarrheal diseases because of this canal and the flooding that has been happening year in, year out. So we are promising our people that this is going to be done, and we're already doing it, and we're happy that going forward, in the coming years, they won't have this same problem that they're experiencing now.
So if so na sangana naso kuya kuntanshikula kuliko migodisha kuntanshikula.
This canal was not meant for draining of sewer. No, I know it's illegal for Lukanga water and sewerage to be using this canal to drain their sewerage.
While youths in Zambia are known for illicit activities such as drug and alcohol abuse as well as crime, this group of concerned citizens say they want to change the narrative and contribute positively to the nation. This is a group of 136 citizens, with most of them being youths, who say they have responded to the call by Republican Vice President Mutalena Lumango to clear the state of youth in the Lusaka Central Business District CBD, as it is an emergency. The concerned citizens say from this day until April, when the rain season is expected to end, they will clean the streets daily to prevent an outbreak of cholera. The group further conducted an inspection around some shops in the CBD, noting that only a few have waste collection bins, while it is not known where the others dispose of their waste. Martin Mulenga was leading the group.
The Minister of Health, Sylvia Masebo, just announced the outbreak of cholera in Zambia. So we don't want to be hit by cholera outbreak. I'm telling you and I'm assuring you, if cholera were to come in Lusaka, we are doomed. So what do we do? This is why we, as the concerned citizen, we have begun this campaign for Keep Lusaka Clean. What we want to see is to see a clean market, a clean Lusaka, and a clean environment at large.
So that yes, we be clean. Keep Lusaka clean. So chila muntu onso pale wombela. Avike kwa mano pale wombela pale va clean. Nothing that wapita tinanga mukola chani, musebenzera chani awe. Vane bonse tentwikatane so that tuwe clean muno mchalo chesu cha Zambia.
So tipempa kukuli muri kumanyumba muri town pamene musebenzera kuma restaurant kumachani mudobeko mukapeza chipepa wachamanzi chachani mwadoba mwaika muri chamene muika mu chipini chamene tipempa ko chikulu mpezeke olo mwatenga masaka mulongamo doti pamene mzambo pezeka nako pafupi betameti pempa sati zambo pita hapo tita correct pita pamene mwatikira mumasaka titandiza kuti Zambia inkale clean, Lusaka inkale clean, kuti cholera isati gwere, isati pae.
Others say there is need for buses to have bins so that passengers do not litter the streets when traveling.
And then we will call upon the Association of Bus and Taxi Drivers so that they should make sure that in their buses they should have a bin, at least it's clean where they are.
Yes.
They should not litter outside the window.
Yes.
And for that, we are asking all of these lawmakers to say they should check on these people.
Yes.
To say that they should keep this clean environment. Once we find these people littering anyhow, we'll report that car to RATSA so that they should deal with them.
Yes.
So for that, we are asking all the citizens, not only here in town, even in your homes where you are staying, you need to live a very clean environment.
Tipempa kuti vankale na mabini yako eva tikafika mabini tapeza cheveve vanapaka kutala noti kutaya chitaetai ija chizachileteramo nga ife tili mushe and chizaletamo nga bantu siba clean and we are here to clean.
Zambia is currently trying to prevent an outbreak of cholera as the waterborne disease has already broken out in Vubwi district of Eastern Province, killing one. Zipporah Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka. Quite interesting there. So that is a group of concerned citizens, Miriam, who have risen up to the challenge of cleaning the central business district of Lusaka until April 2023, when the rain season is expected to end. So just now open our phone lines and please call in on the numbers that are scrolling on your screen and participate in today's breakfast show, or leave us a message on Facebook. So Miriam, those youths there have challenged others, you know, saying we have taken up the task from today onward, from yesterday until April. Every single day, they will be cleaning the streets.
That's a very, very good move, and we hope, you know, that by the time we're approaching April, you know, our city will be indeed very clean. I saw some pictures on social media that were circulating from Livingstone. I must say that the street is looking very, very clean after the removal of some street vendors. They were taken back to the market. So I hope that we'll have that in Lusaka as well, before government finds other alternative means, you know, to take these street vendors, to find them a better place where they can trade from, and indeed, you know, move them away from the street so that we can maintain sanity in our city and continue looking great. Anyway, right about now, Zipporah, we transition into our next segment where we'll be joined by our guest in the morning, and we're looking at leadership wrangles in Comesa Market. I understand, Zipporah, that previously you did some stories in Comesa Market with regard to these wrangles. Maybe update us on that before we transition into our main interview.
Well, basically, we've been seeing there was an old committee there, and a committee which has always been there, but then the traders were saying, no, we need elections to elect a new committee. But when they're saying, they were just told that this is your new committee by the same committee member, saying, we are your new committee member. So they said, when were the elections held? And they were also accusing the new committee of being aligned to the UPND, whereas the old committee was allegedly aligned to the PF. So you find that there's this issue of politicization, you know, of these markets. So they have been demanding for elections to be held at the market. And due to that, you know, the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Gary Nkombo, actually said we need to merge a few members from the old committee and the new committee to end whatever wrangles in the market. But they were against that. They did not want anything to be merged. They like, we just want fresh elections. And so it was that they were deemed, you know, as rebellious, because saying, oh, the minister says, you know, just go with this committee, just merge and move on for the sake of peace. But then they were accused, you know, of trying to cause chaos. So they were actually being chased by the police. And on Friday, we saw them marching actually to the U.S. embassies, trying to seek refuge. And so those are the wrangles that have been happening.
Really? But why did they go? Okay, I was trying to understand why. What prompted them to go to the U.S. embassy?
Well, they felt like they have not, you know, they felt like they were being hunted by the police. They were being hunted, you know, by the police. And so that is what actually prompted them to end up going there at the end of the day.
Anyway, let's just take a short break and we'll be right back as we transition into our main interview this morning. Stay tuned.
For immediate coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News. Camnet Television, not just another channel. For immediate coverage of any breaking or latest news in Zambia and around the world on Camnet Television, call the numbers on your screen. Camnet Television, bringing to your screens fair news, impartial news, credible and reliable news all the time. Get the whole truth on Camnet World News. Camnet Television, not just another channel.
Wrangles at Lusaka's common market for East and Southern Africa, COMESA, have resulted in over 30 traders abandoning their market stores and fleeing both the market and their homes since 25th January 2023 in fear for their lives. The traders explained that a new committee comprising of United Party for National Development UPND members took over the market leadership without elections, alleging that they imposed themselves upon the traders and have been harassing them. The said new market leadership led by Donald Kachingwe has however been stating that elections took place and that some traders opted to stay away, stating that this does not make the elections null and void. According to the traders, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Gary Kombo, in a bid to solve existing wrangles, merged selected officials from the older new leadership, a move which was opposed by the said traders, as they wanted fresh elections altogether. On Wednesday, 25th January 2023, the wrangles escalated after the Zambia police moved in by offering police escorts to one of the leaders from the new committee, Mr. Donald Kachingwe, to protect him from the mob of angry traders who were against the leadership. The said traders, however, state that they were, forced to flee both the market and their homes on the same day in fear of being harassed by UPND cadres as well as the Zambia police, as 17 traders from their group have so far been arrested and are being held at Lusaka Central Police. The affected traders Friday afternoon marched to the American Embassy seeking refuge and are calling for President Hakainde Hichilema to take an interest in the matter.
We were being intimidated, and right now we are even seeking refuge in our own country, Zambia. We don't have where to go. We are being warned, we are being hunted, the cadres are all over. You can't even reach at the station as long as you are known that you were trading at that market. We are in pressure. So we are asking for help from our beloved president.
Manje maitadabu acheba leta ba polisi na ba commission na ba kada bagwizana bankala muchintu chimozi tenzeri bese tratava pa market nangule lo sopa slipa market kan pata gate nde kulira kwangu kamenirira ine kabanuza twakanipesa pali ponse bazani gwira.
We are almost 30 who have been targeted because of the information that was given by the police commissioner, Lusaka province commissioner, to arrest ring leaders, of which we are not part of this. We are just marketeers who came.
Tilibera ndrama tasiyama business bajasiara ninga kulibera ventinga chite manja. Kulibego tisaenda tilibego enda kwinangu. Takulira pa COMESA market papers. So tipempa ko government ba president watandizeko singa menyene na government. Ise chamene tipempa ma election ngati ma election yakanga ise batisie na peace pa market. Dise ba business. Dise tienda chena business ya tutafika taguri satabwelela na mtendele.
Meanwhile, UPND National Deputy Youth Spokesperson Phineas Pumulo states that COMESA Market has no cadres, alleging that the group of traders belongs to the former ruling Patriotic Front PF party.
We as a party youths, we have no mandate whatsoever to participate in these elections. These elections were conducted here and the people here voted. So those who see that are protesting, those who are saying that they have run away from their houses, who is following them? For what? These are people who are collecting money from people here at COMESA Market. So they have got their liberty, they are free to do whatever they want to do, they are free to use other channels. But us as a party, we have nothing, we are not involved in the elections here. I can confirm to you that the elections which were conducted by here, they were conducted by the marketeers themselves.
The American Embassy has directed the traders to write a letter to the American ambassador highlighting their plight, after which a way forward will be communicated. Zipporah Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka. Quite interesting that you have seen for yourself the wrangles that have been happening at Comesa Market. And in studio we have representatives from the Common Market for East and Southern Africa who are just going to help us discuss this topic. So remember to call on the numbers that are scrolling on your screen and participate on your take of leadership wrangles in markets as a whole in Zambia, or leave us a message on Facebook. Good morning, Francis, and good morning, Mr. Mwanza.
Good morning, Zipporah.
Oh, it's great to have you on the show.
No, we give thanks, Miriam.
First of all, to start with, how is the situation at Comesa Market at the moment as we speak?
No, the situation is not okay. The situation is not okay because people's rights have been infringed. You know, they have been sidelined. They have been told a lot of words. Threats are there. But, you know, if you know your rights, you still stand. Like the way I'm standing here, I'm on the TV. I fear God. I respect people. If they want to attack us on things which are right, we are ready to be attacked. They should attack us. But as long as we speak the truth, I don't fear anything. I only fear God, and I respect elders, I respect people of my age, I respect young ones.
Just to give a brief background to our viewers there who might not know exactly what was happening at Comesa, why all these wrangles, you know, occurred in the first place, maybe you could just put us up to speed what exactly happened for you to have these wrangles in Comesa Market.
Yeah, these wrangles, Miriam, it was all about the leadership. You know, sometimes I get disappointed when people are buying leadership. Leadership comes from God. Leadership needs people who have got wisdom so that they can lead people. We don't buy leadership. But this time around, this is what I can see. People going to buy leadership, you know, giving people money so that they can be, you know, they can be given positions. So this is why sometimes you see things goes wrong because you are not positioned to have that position that you have given to. You had not even had that idea of how you can lead people. It's not easy to lead people. Remember, sometimes even in the Bible, when Moses was sent to go and retrieve children of Israel in Egypt, he could ask questions to God. You know, I've got stammer. How am I going to talk? Is Pharaoh going to hear me? You see? So leadership is not something which is easy. So what is happening there? What was happening actually? It was the wrangles came about issues of leadership, where sometimes we free traders actually, we could even decide like, no, let's go for election. We elect leaders of our choice, but we are being victimized. As you can see that story which was played. And how do UPND members found themselves of explaining about those elections? Because they don't have even shops there. Us who have got shops there, we know. And we have some videos about even the same elections which took place. At Comesa, we are more than, I can say we are more than 5,000. But when you see those elections they were claiming, they were less than 50. And moreover, if at all you are dealing with court matters, they don't expect you to do anything when the matter is still in the court. And those elections were held, and they were not even elections. Let me even differentiate or maybe define the term election and the selection. These people are claiming that they went for elections. It wasn't elections, it was a selection. Elections, there must be two or more than people participating. But selection, they must be just giving each other positions. Where you have been selected, maybe you'll be a treasurer, the other one will be a secretary. But elections, there must be people, more than two, who are participating, so that at the end of the day, you become with one winner. On their side, when they are claiming that there were elections, there was no anybody they were competing with at all to ask. So were those elections? They were not elections. And moreover, when they were doing that, the matter was still in the court. And by the law, you know, Zambian constitution, when you are, maybe if there's a situation, they don't allow you even to speak about things which are in the courts of law. So then they went ahead. And those elections were not recognized. But today, those elections are recognized. You go to the police, they're saying, no, they were elections. And during time of our elections, we normally call some NGOs like FODEP, even the Ministry of Local Government, they have to be there to monitor the elections. They were not there. Even the police has to be there. But if you check those elections, I have the videos. They were not even police. So that we can control the situation, maybe, you know, helping where there shouldn't be wrangles. So they were competing with who? That's my first point to ask. If they went for elections, they were competing with who? Because in 2021, PF was competing with the UPND. There were so many parties. Venetian Tembo, Arikarava, all those. But themselves, they were competing with who? That's the first point to ask them. So what is there, what was there, it was issues of leadership. But the way they did is not how it's supposed to be done. We all said everyone, as long as he is a member in that market, is free to contest. We never said that maybe we put the limit of people, no, these cannot contest, no. Everyone, and this is what we wanted. And we wanted also even to amend the constitution so that even if you don't have a shop, but as long as you are a member, you are trading there, you can vote. But if you see what they were saying, it's not generally which we can say there's even democracy. I'm very disappointed about, you know, people are commenting from UPND. We are all UPND members. We are all UPND members. Actually, like for me, I even did monitoring. My young brothers, actually, we were monitoring NIPA, even Horn and University of Zambia, to make sure that no any single vote for UPND should go lost. But now, why are they pointing? What is making them to start pointing each other? No, those are PF. No, those are what? We are all UPND members, and we voted. No one came to our houses to say, no, it's time to vote. We were going by ourselves because what we wanted was the behavior which the PF had. We voted UPND, not that we should be buying cheaper meal, not that we should be having free education. No, we used to pay, like for me, Miriam and Zipporah, my parents were paying for me. Actually, even myself also, my first child, I was paying. I never failed to pay for school. But what we wanted was to remove, you know, cadalism, because there was no law in Zambia. And you know where there's no law, it's death. And this is what we wanted. So multitude of people raised up to go and vote so that the PF can know that what they were doing was wrong. So I don't expect UPND members to participate in this issue. Unless if he is a member of COMESA, they have some shops there, yes, he is free. But as long as they don't have shops there, they shouldn't participate.
Mr. Mwanza, coming from you, do you also hold the view that there was no transparency in these elections?
And really, what is the take of the Minister of Local Government on the same?
Okay, please, Munga, come.
My election, I understand, see my election. Wajabezo sanka na chatu kuti uyo ni chairman, uyo ni vice, uyo ni chani, bezo sanka na chatu. Kai my election umafurika kuliwane naye compete. Manje baja bantu bezo sanka na jabe mapoto. Uyo ni chairman, uyo ni vice, uyo ni treasurer. Ise inene nako naenda ku meeting. Kwezeli page akamba utati ai. Tifuna benangu babwere kuno bane bafungwe ndo imirira pa chairman. Kwezeribe vanali vekaveka chana mu group ya so kwezeribe ujawa kwa chana wa party nangu tabwera ngambota iyai ine mfuko emirira na ine ki mavoti aja vamirire vanhu vakari pamozi kusanga chairman wa COMESA kwezeribe.
And moreover, to add what Mr. Mwanza is saying, I'm very disappointed. I'm still repeating that we as members of UPND, it's not only few individuals who voted. Let's respect each other. Let's love each other. Because UPND was in opposition for 23 years. We all suffered to remove the PF. We all suffered. We were going 0-1 to make a queue so that we can cast the vote. We never wanted even a single vote to get lost. So we shouldn't point each other that those are PF, those are... No, just because of Comesa Market. No.
So what is the take of the Minister of Local Government on the whole issue?
You know, when we were called that Minister of Local Government, there was a proposal. And the minister never said, like, you know, this is the final words for me. He even mentioned that this is a proposal I'm giving it to you. I'm just encouraging you that sometimes court issues take so much time. And maybe at the end of the day, there will be one winner. So I'm advising you to sit down and, you know, have that diplomacy. So like in that meeting, yes, us were representing the traders. And then those people were still on the administration. They accepted that proposal, and the other side they accepted. But us were three who said no for that proposal unless we go back and ask the traders. And we were told that the minister will still come back to us. So when we went back to the market, we told the chairman who was there by the name of Mr. Msonda, can you tell the people about the meeting that we had? And tell them that we are about to receive our minister. So whosoever wants to talk, to air his view, prepare to welcome the minister so that you can air your views. No one said that the minister is going to be stoned, Zipporah. We are children who came from principals' houses where our parents taught us how to behave. So it was all about telling the people that we are going to receive the minister. Even at this time with Zipporah, where we are coming from, your cousin or maybe your brother maybe is in Livingstone. You cannot just wake up just in the morning and you know, you catch a bus going to Livingstone without telling him that you are going there. How is it going to look? So it was all about telling people that let's know how to welcome our minister. Generally, we should, speaking honestly, generally, no one insulted the minister, no one planned to stone the minister.
We seem to have a call, Mr. Kamwena. Let's just take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. We seem to have lost that caller. Please do call us back. Anyway, before you finish your thought, we also have a message here from one.
I can hear you very loud and clear.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Well, fine, thank you. Please tell us your name, where you're calling us from, and go ahead with your contribution.
Yeah, my name is Joseph Kamwanga. I'm calling from Livingstone.
Okay, it's good to know that Livingstone is watching. Please go ahead.
Yes, I just want to ask the gentleman, who's that Comesa? Who runs the Comesa? Is it for a council or you people? That's my first question.
Okay.
My second contribution is, please, if it is a business place, it's a business place. We mustn't try to say I'm UPND, I'm PF, or I'm what. Because that place is for business. Let's try to avoid these things of pointing fingers to say this belongs to this party, that belongs to that party. We are only killing our country because of our support of saying I support PF, I support what. The advice I can give to you is, if somebody is asking you, saying to say, you are a PF or you are a UPND, go and report to the police. And the police are there to stop your problem. Because if you start fighting by yourself, you say you voted for this one, and that one also says that I was in power, and then you will never solve those problems. And that's one thing I've noticed about Tanzania. That's my contribution. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for that contribution. So you can go ahead and respond, you know, to the call out there. The first question was, who runs Comesa? But the second part was on the need to report to the police. Has anyone reported the issues that are happening?
How do we report Zipporah and Miriam to the police if the police were not on the, side of hearing us as traders? And when we were called at Central Police, it was just to inform us that they are bringing him to the COMESA, the same person who is now a chairman at COMESA. They never gave us chance to explain and to hear about the traders, because people are suffering is us traders, not even those leaders. Moreover, if I can tell you, Zipporah, some of our fellow friends who are resisting, they are in custody. And even the chairman knows there is not even visiting them. When we ask him, he's saying he was told not even to reach the police, to stay away. But people are in custody. He was a chairman. Me, I wasn't a chairman. I'm just a trader, representing my fellow traders. But I'm the one.
Told him not to reach there?
When we asked him, he said, no, the police told him not even to reach at the police, even at the market. He should just first be away, because they may end up saying he's the one who is inciting what? Violence. Now, truly, which right in Zambian constitution, which can, where somebody cannot even reach the public institution like police? And he was a leader, Mr. Shadrach Musonda. I don't know if it's Mishek or Shadrach, Mr. Mishek Musonda. He was a chairman of the people are in custody. He's not even visiting them. He's not. You see? And moreover, the other thing which I've forgotten almost, who prepares elections? Is it, when UPND was in opposition, are they the ones who prepared the elections, or it was PF who are preparing elections and declaring the date of voting? So these people who are claiming that they had elections, who prepared those elections? It's them. It's them. So now you try to see and analyze. Is there any transparency there? It shows there wasn't transparency, because people who prepare the elections are the people who are on the sitting of that administration. They are not the ones who prepared those elections. And us as traders, we are pushing that they should prepare elections and do other things, and the people should now go there to contest. And I'm happy about that.
We have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, madam, how are you?
We are fine, thank you. Please, may we know who we are talking to this morning, where you're calling us from, and your contribution, sir?
Okay. Moses.
Moses, okay. Please go ahead with your contribution.
So that politics so I think candidates don't have candidates. You see, moment that I'm going to tell once a year, I'm back to people. It is a political, political. The men of the party, the police and council. Now, I'm going to I can spend with you. But to start the police, which are sometimes you do correct on their material. So, political on the inside. That's the only thing that moves out of election, no combat or more. I don't know if you the chairman, the secretary, to be there, so pretty there. Mama Ketia got found there. Then the Baki, Mama, here, the president, church function for the chairman, the president, the chairman. You got the secretary, right here, the president, so Mama Ketia was not on board. What was the like? Now it's like political Nanganamo, but that's what they are going to do. The chairman, the secretary, what you were there. That's why we do that. You go with them. I thank you.
Thank you. Ziko Mokwambiri. Vamwanza, kabwera kulima, mwana munga politics mwameyankalira involved muma marketplaces, ya kushitani affect bwanji mwazima traders, kushita operate mushimushi.
Munga isemunda mkomesa market. Ija market in first time, kungena mu makada kuyambira mu MMT simunangeneko kada koma apa mangena makada stizi vakai ise kuti tikambe singakambe ukakamba chabe vakugwira polisi makada naebe apa manje makada ndiye vagwira vakakugwira vakutenga nokupereka polisi vapolisi vapa komesa vakunyamula nokupereka kusentro so ndiye problem ane takumana nayo pata koma kadalizimu pacha peve yeah marketing na simu karakatalism
ni chancha bamungafune kuona as a way forward pakti ama problems ya memu facing a market money ya komesa ya siri pakti mukazi mubwere kushita trade normally mushe
apa tipemba kule wa president watu wa HH wangatitandizire kaitonse ntisema UPND so vangatitandizire wa president kuti iyi problem isire kai paise teka stinga kwanese kuisiriza tifuna vantu vanangatitandizire kuti iyi problem isire ka market pa komesa tifuna my election ya chitike not my election yani wana sankana ya chairman tifuna my election ya za chitika ya ma traders ndibaza choosing muntu vane vafuna.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You are through to the Camnet TV breakfast show. Who are we talking to this morning?
Good morning. You are speaking to John.
Mr. John, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Kitwe.
It's good to know that Kitwe is watching us this morning. Please go ahead with your contribution, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening attentively to the two gentlemen on panel. Yeah, but there's one point they're missing, because you know the president ate me when he said no federalism. Even in the elections, we don't have to hear about political parties, you know. They are saying they voted as UPND. That's also what KK is saying in the nation. KK is saying all people at the market, does not matter whether they are here, or the UPND, or from any other party. They are free to operate in those markets, free from federalism. So don't mention brackets there, because then you are confusing the whole thing. Just talk about elections. Everybody should be free to vote, to be part of the election, whether they are here, or UPND, or people from Arikanava, or from any other party. So that's the message I want to go to get to them. The nation is political parties there. It's not a battle between political parties. It should be a battle between citizens of Zambia who are operating that market. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. This brings me back, Mr. Kamwena, to my other question. Before this caller came in, we had the other previous caller who also raised concern that in your explanation you were saying, we are UPND, we voted this. But among those traders in Comesa Market, others are not even affiliated to the political party. Do you think we should involve politics in a place of business like Comesa and other markets?
Actually, thank you very much, Miriam, and also thank you to the caller who called. May the caller who called forgive us, actually, for us to mention about being UPND members. Anyway, we said during elections of 2021, you know, we had a very large number which voted, actually. So we were all voting to have change anyway. We were all voting to have change. And no one was voting just because maybe I normally participate in, you know, politics of, you know, you are called in the meetings, you go there. No, we are voting as civilians, actually. So we voted for UPND. And I thank you for that call. Actually, we are not supposed to mention about any political party. So what we are trying to say is themselves now, they are pointing fingers on us like, no, those were PF. No, those were whatever. So we are trying to clarify that all of us, we voted to have change. It's not only them who voted, no. If you see the massive, if you see the results which our President HH got, it was more than what they were expecting, meaning even people never, who had no that chance of, you know, putting on T-shirts like, you know, they're members of political parties, they were just saying what we want is change. We are tired with this kind of a situation which PF had at first, where there was law, you know, there was no law. anyone can do whatever he wants. So people want a change on that side. And then the lastly, but not what the other caller who said about is it the Minister of Local Government or is
the council?
Council. No, COMESA is an independent institution which runs by the people themselves. So the council is not there. So COMESA by itself, it runs by the members themselves. They have to go for election, choose their own leaders whom they want, and then who can run the market. So the council is not there. It's an independent institution.
Let's get that call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, madam. How are you?
We are fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
Okay, calling. How are you calling in Lusaka?
It's good to know that you're watching us this morning. Please go ahead with your contribution, sir.
Please, my contribution to those colleagues in the studio. What they should do is that let them go and see Honorable Gary Combo. Gary Combo, COMESA is a common market for Eastern Southern Africa. It's a great area for all these countries. But the problem which I've seen in the UK administration, there's a lot of patents. These people don't, what we have seen, they are standing just too much of life. They must do their own community of local government. I think I've seen him quite there. The people are complaining that they are setting free because of this infringement of this standard from the UK. This is happening all the markets. These guys are taking over more the market. So now the quickest from this from the government, the present vision that no, I'm not analyzing, but that's not the true picture. Underground are saying that no, you go, take over. This is what the problem with the UKMD. So the problem like is, then whenever they have done wrong, they're lying to say, no, it is PF. Yes, it's not in power. They are the one complaining the time of this nation. Why can't they come to the kind of letters that COMESA? You see? So we are saying this. The Minister of Government come openly and take the side of, okay, we didn't take the present measures in local in the market. Why can't the whole guy come and say, open zero? I know that COMESA was a constitution for them to hold an election. They are supposed to respect that constitution, which allows them to hold the election. But the problem was there. Therefore, whoever is voting everything, there, the point you're saying that is DF, is DF. So those two colleagues that should explain themselves, oh no, let the honorable come to their aid. And the way I'm saying, and the police, I will supervise them. They didn't act professionalism. How do you just respect one side, not like the other side? You see, that's not justice. So this government, I'm telling you, to them to the direction it is taking us. And a lot of people that are apologizing for what this government is to power. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Maybe you can just acknowledge the point of view.
And what is the position really of the Minister of Local Government, seeing that he knows about the matter? Because I've seen that the caller was saying engage the minister. So the minister is aware 100% of what's happening. So what is the current stance of the minister as you respond to the call?
Actually, we were expecting him to come. You know, Honorable Garin Combo, we saw him during time when we were voting, when he was at which conference area is there, in Mulungushi. So we were expecting him to come. No one was there maybe to, you know, to stone him. Honestly, how can you stone the minister? He's the minister for everyone. He's even the minister for foreigners who are in COMESA. So we were expecting him, and we still expect him.
So what is his say on the matter? Is he going to, what is his say?
From the meeting he promised us, he never came back. And when we were called at Central Police, actually, the chairman who was there by the name of Mr. Msonda, he was called at Central Police. Then we told him that you normally go to police and we have never seen good results. So why can't we involve our lawyers to go and hear on our behalf so that they can tell us? Mr. Msonda refused. And then at the end we said, no, you're fond of going alone, doing wrong things. So we are going to escort you so that we can also hear what they're going to say, because we are traders, we are the ones who are being affected. When we went there, we met Mr. Chama from council, I'm sure he's a director for, I don't know if he's a director on which department, but we visited him, Mr. Chama. He was also part of the meeting, which was even at Ministry of Local Government. And when we went to Central Police, he was also there. And Mr. Chama was told what the traders want. Mr. Chama told us by himself, the time we called him, we visited him at his office, he told us that he has been coming to Comesa just to...
Okay, so let's just pick that call and then you continue the thought. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir, through to the Camnet Breakfast Show. Can you tell us your name, where you're calling us from, and your contribution?
Yes, yes, Bona. Vous payez pour rapport. Le traitement qui est normal que c'est une guerre. Dans le bureau, vous payez pour payer pour. Nous devons faire nada. Tomando, ahora estamos, no, you know, when you want to talk something in Spain with anger, you cannot talk that thing. Okay? And when you eat what you want, then the quarrel comes in. And you cannot talk anything when you are following. Okay? So, but it is one thing of the community. You know, this Makata here for Makata, you can take up position and go to the family. So, man, I would like to Makata, you can see. The kind of way they put a Kata down can send that to you know, but to see it was you know, not trouble my phone as the run of that. Then, but where the mind way, the man who was go for mind way about that, I protect the my direction now. Then you go come so because the notice material PF, kutoka tena mtu mmoja mtendaji ni wa moko mandigo. Mayo. So mind the kind of relation in the mind was continuing to be for them to contest mucha. Yo kutoka tena kama kama wa kutaka mbele au wa kutaka opposition basta opposition ni mind. Tunataka ni group inaamika kama tena ni PF kuja kabisa aina watu wake kuendea kuhusu aina watu wake ndio wapenya na vitali. So kuna kuona fulani kufika kwa komesa, kuna kuona watu wengi na kwa komesa. Wakuelewe tena kwa kanisa ni kuno ngati bani KDC. Ukiwaza ubaelewe basi wanaleta kwa KDC. Wakuelewe ndio takimu kanileka kukomesa. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Quite interesting views there. There is a suggestion there that, you know, in as much as you're claiming, you should resolve this issue amicably, engage yourselves and then go and see the minister. But you mentioned at first that, you know, you have tried to engage him, but nothing has come out. What do you think now is the way forward to resolving these issues?
I think this issue has to be tackled by the president because for sure, as the caller said, we shedded blood, our forefathers shedded blood for us. I don't see why we should fight. You know, Miriam, where I'm coming from, those political cadres for PF, they are no longer there. What happened? The behavior they were doing. So immediately when the PF was taken out of power, they ran away. They left their families. They left their houses. This is why we are saying we have to learn from what we saw, what happened to PF. So we as citizens, we are the ones who normally vote. I'm still repeating that we are non-partisan, like another caller was saying. Yes, the market has to be non-partisan. Everyone, whether you are a PF, whether you are UPND, whether you are FDD, whether you are from Socialist Party, when you go to the market, you become non-partisan. And this is what we want to see. So we are appealing to our president. Our president preached. In fact, he is a very good president of ours. Because when he came to power, he even said, oh, what they did to me, I will not revenge. Let's love them. Let's bring them closer. We are all Zambians. Even these foreigners who are coming, at the end of the day, They have given citizenships. They become Zambians. So for me, I'm saying the government, some institutions which are responsible for markets and whatever, they should sit down and see these things. What we are calling at that Comesa market is elections, proper elections where observers can come. You know, we have my institutions like FODEP and other NGOs which are responsible in terms of elections. They must come and we do elections. We elect the leaders that we want. So those elections which they are claiming, they were not elections, please. Tapapata if imwe wantu. They were not elections.
Anyway, we have another caller. We have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Through to the Camnet Breakfast Show. Can you tell us your name, where you're calling us from, and your contribution?
My name is Francis Chika. I'm calling you from Livingston.
It's good to know that Livingston is watching. Please go ahead.
Good morning. Actually, I just want to answer or maybe contribute in a different perspective of them. I think we have a problem as Zambians. Whenever we have a problem, we want to tackle symptoms and not the root cause of that problem. Here, I want to address the nation that we have a very, very good position where this party, through its president, has shown us that we can deal with the cadre. Cadreism is the problem that we are having in this country. And the problem is that all parties have come to believe that they cannot go through an election unless they have got cadre.
Hello, please go ahead. Oh, we seem to have lost that caller, but I think you could hear the direction he was headed. But anyway, just as well as still waiting for him to call back, maybe to Mr. Manza, like manje apa mkomesa muguli samo olo apa muchita chan pamene wana mitamfya pa upamene mnataba muchita chan apa so muchita chan apa for a living.
Hapa ni kupitana kusakira abantu bane bangatitandizire uti karemushe mu market chongo kisire chantifuna cha pesa in my election ya vantu onse bakuti vanga emirire vananga kwanise kuimirira uta ya ndifuna emirira pa chairman nawe ya emirira pa chairman kapena ni batatu or 4 basaka pezeka umuozo wo wina ndiye sankara chairman wankomesa wanaza kwanisa control market.
Nangabanzani wali mu Central Police kwa chitika chanu kuri bebe.
Hapa unzata ali ku Central Police atufunika vanhu vasenza mu government vaende vamsainire police bond. So wosaina police bond vakapopezeka. Vachairman vamsonda apa kwatumira phone vakambatine naenda ndiri kumari. So stizi vamanje kutwasa chitandizira ni vandani.
So monga apa mwameankalira situation munaisa ku nkala ko na ma leaders benangu mu market pakti muziwe way forward kuti mubwerere mu market mukambisane mubwerere mu market muja muyambi kugulisa mu futi munaisa ku nkala na wewe pamoja
soka manager tepa ina funduka talipofika kwa market stifika
quite interesting
komanje wasonta uza makada wakugwira kupeka polisi
ni vandani wasonta manje
abamene vakutakuziva chabata uja arakenest vakugwira vakupeka polisi vapolisi nayo vakupeleka kusenta so nje manje mzatu uja akambati funika wamsaine police bond koma vaja vezelimu vaja
vati vakakusonta pakati wakupeleka kupolisi manje vakambati ni mulandu bwanji manje vamene vakupasire
opposing the new committee, according to the story that I did. But anyway, quite interesting there, Mr. Francis. On Friday, we saw you marching to the American Embassy.
There, we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, madam. How are you?
We are fine, thank you, sir. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Livingston again. My name is Joseph Kamanga. I'm just following your program.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead with your contribution, sir.
Yes. I just want to ask the two gentlemen. What is the problem? Why are those members of yours being arrested at the police? And why is the police
on the issue of your market. That's my first question. And my second contribution to it is the market is a trading place. It's not a political place. That's one thing we all must understand. But I'm a Zambian. I live somewhere, I've been away for some time. One thing I've noticed about we Zambians, once the political power gets into power, others want to run the country as cadres. And that's wrong. If you support a political party, please support your political party as a Zambian and never ever think of saying to say because you voted for A or you voted for B and then you are going to run to a place where you're going to run in the name of you being a cadre. That's very, very wrong. So, if the minister can solve your problem, I'm sure you pay for your license for you to trade in that commercial market. Why can't we engage the council to come and solve the problem? Because I'm listening to you, two gentlemen, the way you are discussing there. The problem is you are fighting about the challenge. Maybe you are not happy, the other ones they are not happy, whatever is going on there. But according to my opinion, it's the leadership fight there. And then what is causing that is because of you keep on repeating the same thing, saying, we voted for B, we voted for B, we voted for B. That is, the market is a market, the business place is not a political place. I
Thank you so much.
Maybe can just quickly respond to the caller there as we head towards the conclusion of our program.
Yes, the caller his words are good. They sound so good. I think all the callers who have just called, their words are sounding good. So what we are just saying is COMESA is not under the Local Government Act. As I've said, it's an independent entity which runs by the traders themselves. Though despite we may say it's an independent entity, but we have to get some legal advice actually for us to run that market. So what we are saying is we want peace, we want government to look on this matter, we want our president, actually our president when he was in opposition, he came, he visited COMESA when COMESA was gutted actually. By then, we were told to move to go to City Market and other markets so that they can prepare that market. He came to us, he was mourning with us. Then he even said, don't move. When you move, this place is going to be sold. Just remain here. If it's to put to ntemba plastic, you can put so that you start planning how you can build it. So we appreciate, and today is our president now. So why should we suffer? So we want to invite him to come and see by himself. We want to invite now our president. We want our president to come now because when he was in opposition, he gave us good words. And we were united. There was no any fight. So why should we fight when he is now in the leadership? By then he was in opposition. So what we want is Paula, what we want Miriam is a proper channel of leading people. There is nothing where as if it's a dictatorship where a certain group, and you know what is happening is like wherever we are going, they are saying tinafaka mu drama, nowhere they can go. Tinafaka mu drama, nowhere they can go. And for sure tikabwera taona na vamene vichitika. Timenyewa, imagine a unknown person safu niko nigwira ine kunitenga nipeleka ku police because milandu zamene batipasa kuja chifuka chokana ta. They were not proper elections. We want proper we want proper elections so that we can have a true leadership. Resisting ndi amene batigwirira nendo tirembati misconduct. So all of us and balina names banakamba ati balina list bainda basakira. That's why point ya mnezo akamba bamwanza yamene mwafunsa kuti mumaenda Once when we reach that market, you won't see me in this studio. I don't know if you can mungabwele na kuboro niwo na kunietela kwa vakuja ku central. Once cheni kafika. Ine nizanyamuliwa mumwamba so futuno. Peleke wa polisi. Peleke wa polisi kuja is either vamene vanzatu mayutsi va mvipani ndiye vazatitenga. In my life is poor. I've never participated in kuenda nimba mvipani, no. I am a Zambian. Nikalipe kuenda kwa tinienda nimba mvipani, that's not my area. Our area ife masevilian ife. Ni yakuti mkawana but chipani manifesto ya chipani inveka bwino. Yanivesa bwino. And then you go and give them the vote. So ndecha mini nishita encourage our fellow youths. Onani vina chitika kuliva PF. Vanasi ya mafamilies yao, vanasi ya manyumba yao. Va president wanakamba tiswafu na kadalizim. Tenti kondani ndife wantu wa mozi. Tenti bwele pamozi. Hivi nolo wamene wali papawa. Wamene wangeni sewa zi chairman. Tisi wana maningi ni wantu wamene tinkala nao, tikudia nao. Tina kama tenti nkale pasi. Tishite vintu va straight. Like mwamene wamene chipani chilipo. Mwamene wana chitira. Sichina nyunye ya. Chenze mu position. Party manifesto yao. Ndiye nali ngakuti wankali mpawa. Mwamene walili. So tifuna wabwera wantu batipasa party manifesto mwamene mu market mujata ine nkankala chairman nizachita so ine nkankala chairman yi market zakachinja izamboneka so nikankala chairman yi market zakamboneka munga ni building ku London, then we vote kukonga na manifesto yao. But not ija kulipenda manifesto kulipenda chani mutapwa che wantu babulikira pu ndife chairman so okana hapa polisi imugwira tipempa kuli ba polisi. Vapolisi ndimo maofficers watu. Mosa timenya, mungati mutimenya mutipaya mpaa Zambia. Muzasala na vandani ngati mwenda mutimenya, muzasala na vandani. Ngati sina konkero, lo ikambati nigwiriwe. Bati kukana che kushita resist. Kuti ataya hivi sivili bwino. Ndiye chamini tirongewa. Tirongewa tufaki wa maseo zitifutika. As if it's natenga independence. Me I'm still appealing to my fellow youths. Our parents were in Komesa. Lekani tichosepo anaki. Tenti kondane, tenti uzane vintu vazoona. Because ngati tina mana paja pa Komesa kuti vantu siwa vutika. Vana watu wamene tibala, vazaka poro ya peza jama problems yaja. Hii ni time yo chinja 2023 kuchinja. Wai kusonta na vikumu. Wai kuchita so. Nanga kulieka chana inda kuvota kuti wa UPND wabwele pampando familia yake.
Let's have that last caller there as we conclude our program. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, under a minute, please give us your contribution as we are winding up the program. Please go ahead with your names and your contribution.
Yes, I'm calling from Solezi. I'm Joseph.
Okay, it's good to know that Solezi is watching. Please go ahead.
Yes, I've been following this program. Madam, I'm sure these two gentlemen, what did I say is correct. Because, Mutamina kama chilindamo, Mutamina kama boda, frankly speaking. I've been following this program, and I've listened to what Francis is saying. He's saying the truth, and they need to be heard. Let the council, let the high authorities come in and help. I'm sure those people selected themselves to put themselves into that position, those are groups. These two gentlemen must be helped. That's the truth of the matter. Let them be helped. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Maybe you can just respond to the caller and give your concluding remarks.
No, wakola tayamikira pa chifundo chanu na kutika mbirako mu Zambia charo chonse cha Zambia kuti chimvere. Cities wamiliza yai bachamini tifuna ni mutendere. Zambia ita ni wati Christian nation. Waiti zimenyana. Waiti zicho sana blood. Ija ni market ya mene wantu wapeziramo kalidwe kuti wapeleke vana kuma skulu wapezeko vakudya pa nyumba. Si place ya kutati tambonkala ma enemies tikangu wakudyaka pa market ukadyaka wakusonta wakunyamula mwamba wakupeleka kuja wa polisi wakutenga na amikira bakora mulungu akudaliseni.
Your concluding remarks, Nano Manza Mzakambako, my words, your Vara.
Patunga basic makuri awezo atuma. Ti tokoza. Apa mane wakambira wakamba mushe maningi kulingana na mane tinkalira pa market pacha. Apa manje tirusha betu wa president at least inkani bebe baimbele kuti batitagizira. Kuti tibwerere pa market. Kangi mane titandizira wana vakudya mafamilies ni pamene pa market. Kulipe kulikonse vane tinga taviri. Tufunga tibwerere pamene pa market. Machantifuna ni ma-election yankaleko. Yane vanapanga program ni program yao. Isichantifuna ni ma-election ya pa market. Stifuna chomo.
Zikom Kwambili, and this is where we actually do come to the end of our program. We're really grateful for the callers that called us, on the phone lines, as well as those who left us messages on Facebook. Although we did not get rid of the messages on Facebook, but I could say that most of them were bordering around the need to depoliticize markets from what I saw there. But remember to join Sharon Kalimbula and Patrick Soko tomorrow as they take you into politics. From Miriam Kayemba and I, as well as the entire Camnet crew and our guests, have a wonderful Tuesday, and do join us tomorrow.